10 things you didn't. Okay. Alright. 10 things you didn't know about Scottie Barnes. Let's hear about it. I never heard this. There's 2 videos. I seen this video pop up recently, so let's do it.
Scottie Barnes is the 4th overall pick in the 2021 NBA draft. He became the Rookie of the Year in the 2021
Yes, sir. Big way.
to 22 season. But there are things you ignore about him. Here are 10 things you didn't know about Scottie Barnes. Number 10, 20th birthday. Scottie was the 4th overall pick of the NBA draft, and currently
We know that.
he's for the Toronto Raptors. At the time, he was pretty much an unknown, so it was a shock to see him so high in the draft. But when you see this video, you'll start to
I think
understand
Scottie Barnes has about 10 points per game in college. It's pretty crazy how he went number 4.
why he might be the next big player in the NBA. Not a lot of newly made 20-year-olds get to celebrate their birthday the way that Barnes did. Having just been drafted a few days prior, Barnes went all out.
Yeah, the Raptors did go all out. They had a cake and everything. Let me go back to that.
Having just been drafted a few days prior, Barnes went all out.
Like, there, the Raptors made a cake for him, gave him his B-Day stuff, and he really turned 20. That's a good thing for the Raptors and the organization. Good stuff.
He was born on August 1st, 2001, and has had quite the journey to get to where he is now. His basketball career started at Cardinal Newman High School in the Fort Lauderdale area. He spent only 2 seasons there before
Scottie Barnes documentary coming my name, bro. I don't know if I'll go up, but it's coming soon. If it's all right, Solomon 4 and 24, I can get it done.
To Montverde Academy, where he played alongside Caden Cunningham.
Yep, he played alongside Cade, and he played. Yep, and he played alongside Moses Moody.
And Moses Moody.
Yep.
Little did these 3 high schoolers know that they'd come back together to be selected in the first round of the NBA draft. They became a powerhouse trio on their team and dominated amongst the high schools in their area. Number 9 off the bench. It's pretty tough for a freshman to get off the bench in college basketball.
Yep, Scottie started off the bench in college. He didn't play a single game to where he is now. Yep.
For Barnes, it was no issue at all. In fact, Barnes actually got to play in 17 out of the 24 season games that Florida State had now.
And he played point guard.
Quite impressive and just goes to show how talented he was.
Yep.
Right off the bat, on top of it, he averaged 10.3 points.
Yep, he didn't have that point, 10.3 points. Yep.
Rebounds and 1.5 steals per game. And keep in mind that he was doing all of that while maintaining 50.3 shooting from the field with only 8 shots per game. Despite
stupid garbage truck, bro. Okay.
That small sample size, he still managed to impress college recruits with his playing ability. Of course, at the time of his drafting, he matched exactly what the Raptors were looking for.
Yep.
He's a lanky and tall, a forward who can play multiple
Well, if you're hearing this background noise, my stupid garbage truck, bro.
Number 8 top 5 pick by Kyrie Irving. The player Kyrie Irving claimed that Barnes would be a top 5 pick going into the NBA.
He did?
He described
Wow, Kyrie actually giving homage to Raptors players. Very interesting, man.
him as a quote-unquote point guard and a forward's body. He then went to refer to him as the floor general during his 1 season with the Florida State.
I didn't know Kyrie was
He
stylized.
also went on to say that he had great ball handling skills for someone of his size and length these days. Most basketball analysts are thinking the exact same thing. Barnes is a jack of all trades on the court and has the tools to also defend every position at the end of the day.
Yep, he can go
He's an
1 to 5.
amazing point forward and will likely see a long and productive career.
Yep.
Number 7, NSU University School. Many fans may not know this, but Barnes has also spent time playing at NSU University School.
He is spent time there.
At the time, he partnered up with the
before he went to
highest-ranked junior at the
Academy.
time, Vernon Carey Jr. Together, they led their school to a mind-boggling 36-2 record, while also picking up the school's first ever Class 5 state title.
Wait, what's the guy's name again? I know that.
Vernon Carey Jr. Together,
Hold on.
At the time, he partnered up with the highest-ranked junior at the time, Vernon Carey Jr. Together, they led their school to a mind-boggling 36-2 record, while also picking up the school's first ever Class 5 state title. During that time, Barnes was also named Most Valuable Player with a 15.8 rebound performance in their final game, Without Scottie on the roster, there's a chance NSU wouldn't have won that state title. It's likely that his performance and the team as a whole during his time there will be talked about 40 years to come. He helped completely change the school's standing in the world of basketball and just goes to show how powerful of a player he is. Number 6, 5-star recruit.
He was a 5-star recruit, yes.
Scottie Barnes was ranked 5th best in the top 100 recruiting class of 2021. Coming out of high school, he already had multiple offers to search through. Schools such as Duke, Kansas,
oh wow, I didn't know that. I got offered at Duke, Miami. Wow.
Each gave him offers, but he ultimately turned them down.
Wow.
So he could be closer to home and play at Florida State University. Looks like following his gut turned out to be the right move, as his time at FSU helped pave the way towards getting into the NBA.
We didn't know that, people. I didn't know that. Hold on, chat.
Amid the ever-growing...
Good to know. I can keep that for my Scottie Barnes story. Scottie Barnes story video coming soon, man, on the main channel.
And unrest in his home. Barnes sought solace in his older brother. The ensuing days of his career saw him transferring to NSU University School in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, which he led to a City of Palms Classic Championship and won the MVP of the tournament. He briefly played for Montverde Academy before committing to play college basketball for Florida State in October 2019.
I think he played in a senior year.
With his exceptional basketball prowess, Barnes played alongside Jalen Green to help the U.S. win the 2019 FIBA U19 World Cup.
He did.
Number 5, fourth one and done in Florida State. Scottie Barnes is considered the fourth one and done player in Florida State University basketball history. When he went to the school, he immediately became the highest-ranked recruit to ever even choose the Seminoles team.
Wow.
During his time there, was the ACC Freshman of the Year and the ACC Sixth Man of the Year. On top of all that, he got third-team All-Conference honors when he decided to go into the draft. He became only the fourth person in the school's history to spend a single season on the team before moving on. A major difference between Barnes and the others was that he was pretty much a bench warmer.
Scottie Barnes was owned by many celebrities, like Gideon, Aiden, many celebrities, man.
While the other FSU alumni were major starters for the team. Number 4, Draymond Green.
Draymond, not
Scottie
Draymond.
Barnes is just at the beginning of his career. He has a very long way to go if he wants to go down amongst other legendary players. Still, the biggest player comparison he gets is creating some large shoes for him to fill. Most analysts, fans, and players alike compare Barnes to Draymond Green. They're both big body forwards who have the ability to play a strong offense and a solid defense.
And Mike Johnson.
Not only that, but they can each also defend all 5 positions on the court while not having much of a three-pointer in their arsenal. That being said, Green is currently a 3-time All-Star, 6-time Defensive Player,
and a starter for 3
Golden State Warrior Champions teams. Still, the fact that he's being compared to Green shows that he's well on his way. Number 3, national team. At about 16 years old, Scottie Barnes had the chance to compete in the national team. He played for Team USA's under-16 team at the championship in Argentina.
He played with Katie, played with Mobley, played with many others.
During that tournament, Barnes earned 9.8 points, 3.2
See, Scottie Barnes not average whopping numbers, but he played defense.
Per game.
Like he really, 4 steals per game, he really averaged
16 free throw record during a single game by going 8 for 8 in their semifinal game against Argentina. A year later, he competed in the under-17 tournaments in Argentina and helped his team win another gold medal then. His stats just about matched the ones from the tournament the year prior, but he wasn't done there. A couple of years later, he competed in the under-19 World Cup tournament in Greece alongside Cade Cunningham.
Exactly.
They took home the gold medal once again, and he averaged 9.7 points, 4.9 rebounds, and 2.7 assists.
Exactly.
Number
He
2,
rebounds, he scores,
Montverde
does everything.
Academy. There's little more to the story at Montverde Academy. During his time there, Barnes helped the team win some amazing achievements. For example, he set a new record for the school by helping them go an astonishing 25-0 for the season. And that's not even the craziest part. Their average margin of victory was an unbelievable average of 39 points per game.
Yep.
This was a major contributing factor to Montverde's academy current standing as one of the greatest high school basketball teams in the sport. Barnes averaged 11.6 points, 6.5 rebounds.
Like, well, he's all over the place for stats. Like, really, rebounds, points, steals, anything you can think of.
He was also awarded the All-American First Team honors from Sports Illustrated. He was also selected to play in the Nike Hoop Summit, Jordan Brand Classic, and the McDonald's All-American. Sadly, all three events were ultimately canceled because of the ongoing outbreak. Still, the invitation is proof enough that Barnes has what it takes to be a major player. It also proves that he's not just riding the coattails of some of his teammates at the time, who have also gone into the NBA. Number 1, 4th overall draft. People were pretty surprised when Scottie Barnes was drafted 4th. In fact, most mock
many people were saying, "Oh, take Jalen Suggs." I was surprised too, but we got Scottie Barnes, so look at where Jalen fucking look where Scottie is, bro. Good reasoning.
Analysts showed Jalen Suggs in line with the Toronto Raptors ahead of their picks. However, the NBA fell head over heels for Barnes and were impressed by his playing ability and his positive outlook on the game. The Toronto Raptors ultimately opted to take him over Suggs, which was a pretty major move. But these days, there's no denying it's playing out in their favor. Even his head coach, Nick Nurse, came out and had some shining words for Barnes. During an interview, Nurse talked up Barnes' defensive side and clearly saw
Barnes can do everything on defense and offense.
Nurse has always been a championship-level coach who has transformed a number of players over the years. He always wanted a total new archetype player. Offensively, Barnes is equally enchanting and peculiar. While he isn't a particularly worthwhile advantage creator or shooter, he displays a passing acumen that is magnificent for someone his size, as evidenced by his assist percentage of 32.8%. However, the impact goes far beyond the numbers. He maps the floor exceptionally well and times decisions better than most to consistently punish rotating defenses as a short roller or coming off screens. His size gives him passing windows that aren't otherwise available to ball-dominant players, and his technical skill lends itself to well-placed kickouts and drop-offs to players for easy shots. But he's gonna make history. Click here to watch the Miami Heat new era.
That is the 10 thing you didn't know about Scottie Barnes. Most things I knew, and I learned some new things. So honestly, if you like this video and a reaction video, and y'all want more of these, please hit that like button because it goes a lot to YouTube algorithm. And more reactions are coming. I'm going to try to get my camera on this soon, so I'm going to probably get another SD card. So honestly, if you are new, hit that like button, comment, subscribe for daily Raptors content, and I got it coming along the way. And make sure you like and subscribe. It's your boy DB, and I'm signing out. Have a good and blessed day, y'all. Peace.